Another night out here. Got 6 all cleaned up. Forgot how good it actually looked when it was clean. Definitely neglected it. It would be cool to build this again and put it back in the truck, especially seeing it is matching numbers. But it's just one of those things. The Clevo's a lot easier to make the power and the torque that I need. Not have to spend as much. Parts are easier to get. And it's just one of those things. So yeah, first bit of work I'm going to be doing on this thing again. It's been a while. I'll get the bottoms of these quarters cut off.
Holy amazing grace about face. Total erase you niggas off the face of the place. Such a shame I had to go grab my calico past the door before you find out when I had to blast your phone. Extreme laws for ones who dare try to go against this. Wet your shit up like a sloppy tongue kiss. Wait, you don't know what you talking about without a doubt. Where my live niggas? Give me your shout. Yo, on the strength shit niggas check for.
So the bottoms are cut off. I've left it short there because I haven't actually got panels yet. I don't know how the ends are finished. Some repo panels are standing straight and got to keep the end. Some have the end already built in. I know full well they have the inside radius there, but I've cut it short of the body line there so that it's staying where it is. Rear, done the same thing. I've left it short. So of course, there's a little bit of rust there, but yeah, and also found that there's a rear brace that actually welds to the bottom of the quarter there. I don't really like the idea of it. There's a lot of shit in behind it. It's a good way to trap dirt and shit. So I reckon I'll cut that and change it and build it so it's a lot nicer. So a bit more cutting out with the electric scissors. End up cutting all that rusty shit along this side of the tub. Cut it all in, probably, I don't know, 25-ish mil. Maybe 30, probably 30. So yeah, as you can see, inner skin meets the top of the tub. You got that treasure trove in there. But yeah, the old bits, as you can see, rusted to shit. But yeah, again, skin's all butted together. And it wants to focus, and yeah, anything can get in behind there. As you can see, it's all chewed away. Just a shit idea. Not really a fan of it. It's like up here, it's just a bit of anything. Same as the other half. It's not really much good at all. What I'll do is I'll get some 30 mil. This is 40, but yeah, I'll get the lighter stuff so it's got the squarer edge. And yes, it seems a bit rough, but put him up against there like that. Of course, it'll be in more. And yeah, notch this rear bit out so that'll fit in there. Notch the center one out, notch the front one, and then doing that is then allowed me to have like a heavy rail along the side. So if you drop something on it or whatever, it's only a bit of body work. It's not really going to flex or crumple or anything. But at the same time, what I can do at the bottom of the tube here is weld a piece of round bar and round tube, and have it so it comes down and like, yeah, joins there, goes along, and then it just goes straight up, butts to the bottom of the tube, and then I've got myself built-in tie rails, front to rear. Same as what I had but not screwed on and looking shitty. Plus they're further inboard, they're out of the way, and then all you got to do is just reach underneath, run your hand around, pull your rope through, your ratchet strap, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'll probably do the same with the front, so the rail will probably end up coming around on the front, same up the side. Back out here again, around his shed sessions. A bit of a slow start today, so just plodding around. Yeah, got the last video finished, so sort of just ended up plodding around with that. It's a bit hard to get motivated at the moment. It's rip a day, but we're not allowed outside to do shit, so. And mostly what I do, good days, means, yeah, you've got to break the rules, so. Yeah, tub sort of hasn't really changed at the moment. Still plodding around what I want to do with this here. Just got to make sure I do it right, otherwise the only way you'd fix it would be another quarter. And there's $1,000 there just to do that. So, got to chase up some scrap steel to put some braces in as well. Make sure I put them in the right spot so that I don't end up clashing with them when I go to put any other pieces in. So I've got to do that, cut some more stuff out and not make it so it's all wobbly and shit when you go to put it up. But yeah, sort of decided I'll get on another job I've been wanting to do for a while. The inner panel, the tailgate on the Datsun. At the moment it's been open ever since I've sort of started driving it. Just want to replicate the front wall. It's got the sort of like the corrugation in it, so I sort of just got a piece of sheet. I've just got to do calculations, bits and pieces, because if I cut it to the shape of the tailgate, then I go putting folds in it, it's going to shorten up, it's going to end up too short. So what I decided to do was just draw it out at the bottom here. So you draw it out, and that upslope is 10 millimeters. So of course you'd lay it out to be 10 millimeters, that's no worries. But then you go to fold it, kicks it up, needed to measure that, so I drew it out and I come up to 7.5 millimeters, so I've lost 2.5 millimeters. So I want to put 9 of these corrugated lines in there. So what I did was 2.5 times 9 is 22.5. Then I've times it by 2 because there's 2 per step. It's ended up 45 millimeters. So you can imagine if I cut it normally, folded it all up, bang, I'm 45 mil short. Yeah, definitely look like a bit of an idiot. So now I've figured that out, I can actually mark it out and go, righto, it's 1280. Righto, you add on your 45. So what's that, 1325? And that equates for it. And then at the same time, I've got to also make it so it's the right height. I've got to probably cut the ends in. And I can either do that as, I fold it, bend the ends down, but then you've got sort of the folded piece on it. You could hammer it straight in the back out, might be an idea. Or I'll just make up a heap of little end caps, the shape of the step, like that there. And just lightly weld them in, just run the MIG down low, and try and not have a shit ton of weld to grind down, but I'll get into it, measure it out, and get to cutting it. It'd probably be easier if I just took the sheet metal joint and they pressed it, but at the moment it's a bit hard doing anything. Most places are not really open to the public at the moment if they don't have to be. So it's sort of, it's making it a bit hard, but it's part of the deal. So anyway, I'll get cracking on it and we'll get this piece. cut out.
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking hoes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggy got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot?
Hey, mate, did you know you can now get paid to queue up at Aldi?
Really? Holy shit!
All you need to know that midway through your video.
Yeah, bud. All right, everybody. It's been said. Tomorrow we're going to Aldi.
Good boys.
Good boys. There you go. The sheet's cut out. Try to cut it as straight as I could. So I'll start marking out all the lines for all my corrugated pieces. And get them all marked out. I'll start from the centre, work my way out. So after a few hours and a couple of technical difficulties, panels all folded up. Fair while, but it doesn't look too bad. Like, it's not perfect, but it's I don't know, it'll be good enough. Good enough for the tailgate. Had a bit of stuff up down this end. Ended up having to straighten the fold out, refold it, and didn't have any of my hammers here, the right hammers. Ended up making a bit of work for myself, but I've done the best I can with what I've got. Sort of tried to get it back as flat as possible. A couple of low bits, as you can see, but yeah. So now I'm just starting to mark up the ends. I'll fold the ends so that they match the front wall. So yeah, they'll probably go 25mm back, tape it to 0. We'll just have to lightly tack them in, grind it up, tidy it up.
I had to find the buried treasure, so grams I had to measure. However, living better now, coochie sweater now. Drop top BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
The ends are cut and tacked in at the moment. It's quite an extensive job just for a piece of corrugated, but yeah, it's coming along, so I'll weld these up properly now and then yeah, smooth them off, see what they look like, and then once that's done I'll probably get on the other end and do it all again. So that's one end done, all cleaned up. It's actually not looking too bad, surprising. So yeah, I've just got to do the other end now. Bloody fair bit of work, but it does look nice. Trying to get it so I don't really need any filler in it, because I don't really want that in the tub, especially on tailgate. So I got that piece done. Sorry about the wind. So that's the front wall. And that's what I've tried to replicate. So that's the panel there. Yeah, it's a little bit wobbly and shit, but it's just sitting there at the moment. I reckon I'll probably get like urethane adhesive or something, just glue it on. Paint it first, of course. It'll just be done in the bed liner. So that's basically the tailgate panel done. Didn't turn out too bad. It's not the straightest thing, and the folds probably aren't spot on even, but you can't really tell it from when you put it against the front to the rear sort of thing. So I just orbited it all back, and yeah, radius corners, just tidying it up a bit. So yeah, it's ready for a coat of paint, and then yeah, put the bed liner on it. Probably going to buy some more anyway first, and do the whole tub again, because it's sort of could have been a little bit heavier and it's sort of coming through a bit. So I'll order some more of that, get that on, and do this at the same time, and that's all done, ready to go. And then it's just a matter of do the stainless tie downs, and I'm pretty happy with it after that. So yeah, a little bit happening. A little bit with the tub, got that panel done, so pretty happy with how it turned out. So it's all coming together slowly. So yeah, probably get back on this or on the cab, start plodding around what I'm doing. Yeah, this is it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one, and stay tuned.